let's do a quick slurry lather shave today for use number 572, I guess, right? On the Nacet blade, and soap, splash, and cologne are Midnight Stag from Chiseled Face. I'm a little tired, so words aren't coming to me as quickly as usual. Timeless open comb 68 gap stainless steel razor. B13 knot from Declaration Grooming. Hybrid handle from Dogwood Handcrafts and Briar Brushworks. And then the Gillette Nacet blade. Right there. So for the slurry method, we need to start with a very wet brush. It's one of its trademark items. I do have a bowl standing by for to catch the kind of dripping stuff after the load. Not really to build the lather, but just to kind of catch the drips. Alright, so it's pretty saturated. This holds a lot of water, so I don't need all that water. A smaller brush, sometimes for the slurry method, I would not even shake. But this one's got plenty of water in the knot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Should be plenty. Set the soap tub aside. I'm not even going to wet my face beforehand because this is probably going to do it for me. You could see all that water coming out, so I might have been better to shake even more out. Might have to go back and load some more. The soap kind of had a chance to dry out. You dip back in and get some more of that water. See what happens to the slurry here. With this brush, it does take longer than usual to build up the slurry. Okay, it's taking a little too long, so I'm going to go back a couple of swirls. Get some more water. We want the soap on the face with tons of water around it. There we go. One thing about this old blade, if you skip a day or two, it complains. A younger blade, no problem, right? Sharp enough to cut right through those longer hairs, but the older blade pitches more of a fit. So we'll splash of water. lather on face. Yeah, I think, normally if I'm going to do the slurry lather a lot, because maybe I'm in a hurry a lot, or maybe that's just my preferred method, if it was, then I would work on the water to try to get it to be as less in the brush as I could, that still gives me plenty of water for the shave, just to prevent all that splash, all that leaky water from kind of coming out right away that you saw this time. This brush just holds so much. I would get it as wet as I could, to phrase it another way, as wet as I could, but have it not be quite so splashy. This is a nice lather now. It's more mature than most of the slurry lathers on the second pass, although I've kind of lost count. This might be my third pass. I think it's my second though, but maybe not. Yeah, nice slickness I'm feeling. Since this brush being so big, since it didn't start the slurry right away, and I had to add some more soap and stuff, and then more water, this lather actually had a chance to kind of come together more. And this is a nice slick lather. And then just kind of trim up the bottom here around the edge. And there we go. Razor is rinsed. Get a good rinse on my face. Keeping the time running just because this is a quick shave, and you can see exactly how we're still under 10 minutes. And still need to wash out the bowl, but before I forget, let's do the splash. And if you're routinely in a hurry and you want to optimize things, if the shave is the last thing that you do, you could have your splash like in your car or something like that. My skin sometimes would appreciate a time break between the end of my shave and the application of an alcohol splash. That's the truth. We'll wait a minute. We'll do the cologne in a second. I'm going to rinse out my bowl. I didn't feel like making you sit through that because I wanted to make sure to get a good rinse in the brush here. And that's a good point. If you're routinely going to need precious minutes because you are trying to do fast shaves, then maybe a big dense knot is something to avoid because it takes a little bit extra time to make sure you rinse it properly. All right. Everything is good. One last step. Midnight Stag, cologne, and there we have it. Close, just a few more days in August. Yeah, and then I can switch. My friend Ronnie sent me some samples. I got some base plates for my car of Christopher Bradley from him as well, and he was kind enough to send along some samples. I can't remember if I tested the Slurry lather with Captain's Choice or not. I kind of think I have, but I really may not have. And then he sent me, I think it's Le Grand Chypre from Barrister and Mann, and it's in the new base. The last time I tried that scent, it would have been probably in the Glissant base years ago. And it's one that's very respected in the Chypre category. And my nose, I'm sure, wasn't very educated back then. So that's a good sample for me to try and see how I like. I think I like some Chypres. I like some of those. So once we get out of August, we'll put those two generously provided samples to work. But that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Short video because the Slurry lather can be a fast method, and I needed that today. Have a good night. This is Sugar Daddy Shaves. Bye.